Right now, from KTAB News, your local election headquarters, this is Big Country Politics.
Thank you so much for being here. I'm Travis Reese. We do start our broadcast with our eye on Abilene. A tremendous boost to the future of Abilene, a supply of water that should see the key city through severe droughts for the next 50 years. The Abilene City Council approving Abilene joining San Angelo and Midland in the West Texas Water Partnership. KTAB's Mercedes Hernandez breaks down the deal.
Unanimous approval by the Abilene City Council ushers in a new water source for the key city.
Motion carries.
Abilene, Midland, and San Angelo have all agreed to the 50-year-long West Texas Water Partnership with Fort Stockton Holdings. This grants access to groundwater from the Edwards Trinity Aquifer located in southwest Texas.
This meets Abilene's known water needs for the next 50 years.
Infrastructure will have to be built for the partnership. That projected cost is about $300 million, which would be divided among parties in the deal.
Abilene's total cost is about $90 million.
Because the aquifer is quite a ways away, the Abilene supply will actually come from Midland's take from OHIV. Regardless, each city will still receive its required share of water.
Midland would then take our 8,400 acre feet of groundwater and use it for their purposes, so it would just be a swap.
The council only received one citizen call in reference to the agreement, and they had a pretty good question.
Are they still going forward with Cedar Ridge?
Mayor Anthony Williams said a decision on the Cedar Ridge Reservoir is pending and that the necessity of the reserve, created by flooding about 6,500 acres of land in North Abilene, would be reassessed.
Both the Army Corps of Engineers is going to do a study. We'll make our own assessment, and then we will make an assessment in regards to whether or not we need Cedar Ridge.
This new deal seemingly won't affect Abilene's partnerships with smaller municipalities that depend on its water resources. Engineer Scott Hibbs estimates that the city is currently partnered with 14 rural surrounding communities.
Abilene has a long history of working with its rural communities to make sure that we all thrive together.
City leaders are calling the deal a win, an achievement which will earn the key city roughly 27 billion gallons more of water per year. In Abilene, with coverage you can count on, Mercedes Hernandez, KTAB News.
Very good. And for more information and news about the Abilene's future and the water, you can visit our website. Of course, you know it by heart, bigcountryhomepage.com. All right, moving now to our eye on Texas. The Texas Capitol grounds played host to a series of different protests on how and when the state should reopen certain industries. Here's KTAB's Wes Rappaport.
Janelle Wiggins drove 3.5 hours from the Texas coast to the Capitol to call on the governor to include bars in the next phase of economic reopening.
Our hands are tied. I feel like our rights have been taken from us.
Bars are still shuttered statewide, leaving Wiggins and thousands of others in financial trouble.
They made me close my doors on April 15th. And I haven't opened since.
The Texas Restaurant Association is stepping in to try to help, pushing the state to apply the reduced capacity model used for restaurants to bars as well.
We've really had the benefit of seeing how restaurant reopening is going and taking lessons learned from that and carrying it over.
We know that bar owners desperately need to open up in order for them to have some level of income, for them to pay their bills.
Another industry facing a similar struggle, tattoo shops. A group of tattoo artists congregated at the Capitol to push for reopening. They argue their safety and hygiene standards already go above and beyond other businesses.
All of our needles are single use. We clean our surfaces. We clean any furniture that is touched.
Meanwhile, demonstrators dropped body bags outside the governor's mansion across the street to send a message that expanding Texas business could result in more deaths.
The bags represent the lives of people that are being lost and the lives that we're going to continue to lose if our leadership, our governor and our senators do not prioritize people over profits.
Now, the governor has not yet identified a date for reopening of bars or tattoo shops in Texas. Next, to our eye on agriculture. Most anyone operating a business wants things back to normal as quickly as possible. Even ranchers, which is a business which many, and you may not think, that has been impacted in the last 2 months, but it actually has. Just check out the sales arena at the Abilene Livestock Auction. Here's KTAB's Jessica Rank.
The slamming metal gates and the numbers that go a mile a minute might seem a little chaotic at first glance.
It's really high pace, just trying to sell them as fast as we can so we can get out of here.
But for Tucker Teague, it's just another Tuesday.
My dad owns a feedlot in Colorado. My granddad was a cattle buyer, and ever since I left A&M, I've been buying cattle.
And while the numbers go up and down every week,
just like any other market, it sure has highs and lows.
the sellers haven't seen anything quite like this.
They're kind of taking a price gouge.
The pandemic making its way to the farm, affecting the prices of both fat and feeder cattle.
The packing houses are closed, and when they normally kill 600,000 head a week and we're only killing 400,000 a week, that's a big problem.
Which means they can be a little more picky on what they're willing to pay, knowing that farmers
Right now we have so many cattle on feed.
are just looking to get rid of them.
The packing houses can pretty much pay whatever they want.
And while this may not have a huge impact on someone like Trevor Terrell,
it's more of a side deal for us.
For the guys that are in the seats every week,
That's hard on guys like us.
feeding cattle longer than they should.
It almost isn't worth it to do it.
But as Teague says, there's always a bright side to look at, knowing that anything that's down has the opportunity to go up. In Abilene, with coverage you can count on, Jessica Rank, KTAB News.
All right, as you know, beef prices have dropped around 20% this year, but feed and taxes on their land probably hasn't. So ranchers can lose money by holding on to their stock or lose money by selling. Still to come here on Big Country Politics, Congressman Arrington is in studio, and in that conversation on the response to COVID-19. We're back in 2 minutes.